So welcome back to another video of Mk2 Golf Rally. Now it has been some time, but we are busy, lack of space. Well, I had more space, but then this came in here, which is fine. Boo. So mine's covered away at the back. This one should be done in soon. And then the Mk2 Rally is going to come in here, but we're going to go outside, put some bits at the moment. We've still got the engine sat over yonder, which is going to be our 2 litre 16 valve turbo, running K-jetronic fuel, of course. So the engine, once this car's finished, the engine will have all this space where the car is sitting to do the engine build, so we can pull the engine apart potentially, but we'll get onto the engine, have a good nose at it and get it built up, and then the car will come in here on the dollies that this car's on. Then we can move it around, which means when we need to do the big welding jobs, I can put my car outside and I can dolly the car around sideways, etc., and do the welding on it. And also, I can't show the last one. That's how it's pretty much going to look. Diamond white, diamond silver, and Atlas grey at the back. So we'll get out in the sun, we'll pull the cover off the car, which is actually dry inside for once, which is good. And then we're going to get some wheels to go on it, and some drive shafts. Now, I've got some drive shafts down there. They are from J&R. I put the link in the description, I can't pronounce it, it's all a long name and I'm tired. I used the Driveshafts CV boots on my 16 valve, they've been fine. I've got 16 valve shafts to go in that car, but they need new CV joints, boots, blah blah blah. Now the cost of all those parts is pretty much exactly the same as what a whole drive shaft costs complete. So for 2 drive shafts, which will just bolt straight in that with 100, all the right size except for, was like 82 quid to the door. Now to rebuild mine, I've got to spend pretty much the same money, but then I've got the time and effort to pull them all apart, get covered in manky grease, clean all the shafts up, spray them, put it all back together and put them on the car. I'll just buy them and whack them straight on the car. And that's what we need to do, because it's got no wheels on it and I don't want to roll the car when there's no CV joint inside the actual hub, and I'll tell you for why in a minute. So let's get outside, pull the covers, and we'll see what we're looking at. I had to tie this down because the wind kept blowing the cover off. It's only a cheap cover, but it's a job and keep the car dry, because I was getting fed up with drying the car. There we go. You breathe. Oh, no, that's not good. Came up on the boots, gone bits on it. Always helpful, not.
Where you can be adored, you'll get what you deserve. This town is no fun, your life has just begun. We need to live and learn.
That's the only thing with doing a project, you forget where you are, and then when you look at it you think, that's got a bit cobwebby. So we still got to put the lower arm that side, which is fine because it's all done, and bolt that on. So I'm going to stick the drive shaft in that side, get the lower arm back on that side, put the drive shaft in that side, and then get the wheels bolted on it. So we've got our drive shaft, and to be fair, they are very good quality for the cost we're paying, so we just need to line it up in there, and then we just want to run them around there. There we go. So that's the shaft in. Cable tie that way. They come with a good foam bit as well. so that stops it getting all scratched up. So just smashing that on the other end. So like I say, we've got one drive shaft in. I've just got the other lower arm in. Now what we'll be doing is changing the rack arms. This is a manual rack. This is a 1.3 base car. Changing the ends. The rack's fine, but the actual ball ends have got play in them. So again, for the sake of taking it apart and cleaning it and repairing it, you can buy new parts, new ball joints. Like I say, you know, they're shot to hell. This car's been sat for a long time. It's pointless even trying to do that. Just replace it, and then trying to undo that, no chance. So new one of these is going to go on there, and then we can get the other drive shaft in, bolt the lower ball joint on. So we have the other drive shaft on, bottom ball joints on, steering rack on, and now hub nuts all tightened up. Now, I didn't film because you probably don't hear me grunting. So the reason I didn't want to roll the car without these in is the bearings are a split bearing casing. So if there's no load on it holding it together, this will flop around, wobble around. So as soon as I put a wheel on there, it'll just pull that bearing out and it'll fall apart. So the CV joint here, which goes through the bearing, is a vital point in the bearing free play. So when that's all torqued up, the distance of these, when it's all compacted together, takes up any free play in the bearing. So now we've got no wobble in the bearing and no risk of damaging the bearings. These are all brand new bearings, hubs from Dubstock. Got all new brakes to go on it. So that's all good that side. So now what we do, jack it up, get those out and put the new wheels on it. Don't put your arm under there because there's no actual clamp, okay? Yeah, stay there. Don't put your head under there. Don't. Hey. Hello, wheel.
Hello, tire. Not cool tire.
Yeah.
Not cool tire. Not cool tire.
They are cool, aren't they?
Yeah. Put this on here. Put this on here. No. Put on this on
Oh, that's getting wheel nut.
Uh-oh.
That's a wing.
What is it?
That's a wing. So yeah, I'm loving them wheels, but I might have a bit of alignment issues, so I'll just tweak that now.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's...
So I definitely love those wheels on the car. I don't know what brand they are, to be fair. They are sort of an unmarked aftermarket, but I saw them on Facebook Marketplace. Another guy Sal's Mark2s, and I was like, oh, I'll have those. He held them on for me for weeks until we went down to see some friends down in the neck of the woods. So we went back in the car, boom. So they're on there, 7 by 15, so they're nice, decent sized tyres. Obviously, it's going to have new tyres and stuff, but yeah, the wheels on there. It's now rolling. It will roll. So next video is going to be checking out the engine. We know it's a good engine, so you know, I'm at that point. It's a budget car. I'm not tearing the engine apart to make everything perfect. I know it runs. It was a good running engine, so it's on the case of, do we strip the engine down and rebuild it, or just, you know, take a punt, see what happens. An educated punt. Obviously, there's things we can do to determine the piston and rings and the compression and stuff. So look forward to the next video where it will be, this will be gone back to its owner, and I'll have a nice big space under here to get the engine out. Also probably get the gearbox built as well, because we've got an array of gearboxes hiding under there from our gearbox escapades over the last few months, years. So it'll be the engine and gearbox, get those ready, pretty much cleaned up, so we can bolt it in the car, so we can get the car in here, finish all the engine bay, brake lines, stubby masts and all that sort of stuff, then you can get the engine in the engine bay. So I'll see you in the next video where we can play with the turbo. See you in a bit, bye.